right, let's see which Nova Pro I'm gonna pump up here. Let's do a 3.5 because it's smaller. Welcome to N1 Surf Shop. So this is a 3.5. Don't need any of that. And look at this. It's best to not be folded up like this, but it will be. Look. That's the track system. It's folded up. Hey everyone, Dylan here from Kite Puerto Rico, N1 Water Sports. I've got the Nova Pros here in the shop, and I've got the shift lock carbon handles here as well, because this new Nova Pro is a la carte, and it's got this shift lock modular track system, which is totally new to the North lineup. And you buy the wing, and then you buy your handles and whatever handle sizes you want separately. We've got 250 mils, 400 mil, a 500, and then we have a 1100, which is considered the boom. All right. The boom is the lightest setup that you can get because it only has 2 connection points instead of putting 2 handles on and having 4 connection points, because these plastics just add a little bit of extra weight. But in general, these things are pretty light. They're carbon handles. So while you were not here and the camera was off, I figured out how to put this track system together and what the most efficient way to put your handles on before and taking them off after a session. You can leave them on if you only have one wing. What's kind of cool about this track system and about the Nova Pros is that you could buy 3 wings in their lineup and only buy 2 handles or only buy 1 boom, and that'll essentially be saving you money because the bars are not included and it's not built into the price of the wing. So you can just buy 1 handle, buy a couple wings, and slap it on, slap it off, okay? When you buy your handles separately, okay, so remember, buy your wing and then buy some handles. You're gonna need to get the shift lock carbon handles. Every wing comes with the Torx handle in it, so you don't need to buy the tool separately. That'll be in the front pocket of your wing bag. It will come in this little box, and then you'll have not spare parts, but the parts in the bottom part of this box. And those parts are 4 clamps and 2 screws, okay? One of the clamps has where the head fits in for the screw head, and the other side is the screw portion, okay? So all I did was I put them together here with the wing not on the wing, and I just screwed on the screw just a couple turns to get it on there loosely, okay? Pumping up the strut was a huge help. You can, if you want to, pump up the strut separately. You have its own separate valve here, like all of the North wings have with your hose clamp, okay? If you want to do that, because it's easier for you to move around and put the handles on, you can totally do that. I would just pump up the whole wing, get it set. I would come to the front where you're pumping up your wing from, grab your handles, and whichever way you want the screw head to be. I don't think it matters which way it is. All you do is you push, okay, push and slide, and your handle is installed, and put it where you want it. There is a little rear handle center point here, indicator, front handle center point indicator here. This is my large handle. I want a little bit more space here. So you can put that here, you can put that here, you can put that all the way down here. And the fun part is that you get to decide where you want your handles. If you want 2 small handles, if you want 1 boom, you want 2 big handles. This is a 500 and this is the 250. And then you go ahead over here with your tool, all right? And you tighten it up. Don't need to like slam it and crank it down. You just need it enough so it's pinching this track system. And there we go. That's installed. So the Nova Pro has this shift lock system. Buy the handles separately, these carbon handles, and figure out which sizing you want. I would assume that I'm going to be riding with a 400 or 500 in the front and then a small one in the back, because I do a lot less adjustments with my backhand, and I like to have my front hand a little bit longer so that I can do one-handed flying with the wing. I'm not gonna get into the tech of the Nova Pro. I like the combination of the materials, so they're putting it where they need it, and putting this track system was a really great idea, so good on you, North. And I assume that it'll be on more wings from North lineup in the future. So if you're buying the handles, just remember that they're probably gonna have longevity in them because they're not gonna just let this system go. It's a great idea, and I hope you guys like it. So Nova Pro, shift lock, modular pro track system thing.